Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit since I've put out a video, but to be honest, I just haven't been playing very much. I went on vacation to Florida for a little bit, so that was really nice. Had some time away, some time to kind of just take a break from making videos for a minute. But yeah, I want to get back into it. I want to kind of update you guys on how it's going with me, with how I'm enjoying the game or not enjoying it. To be honest, I haven't been going to locals that often, even when I am home, because I don't know, I just haven't felt like playing. I really the format, like, to be honest, I love the format. I love that I feel like I can bring whatever deck I want and have a good time competing, but I just really haven't been wanting to play. So I've been focusing more on collecting, on building up my collection, on working on my trade binder and organizing my cards and stuff like that. Just taking a little break from playing. I feel like you got to do that sometimes just to kind of change it up. In this particular video, I want to show my collection, since I've put together a collection binder here, or it's been put together really, but I've been going through it and I've been really enjoying checking it out. So I want to share it with you guys, let you know what the status of my collection is, what I'm working on collecting, and so forth. And I don't know, I guess a little bit even of a flex video, to be honest, but yeah, I'm gonna show off my collection binder. This is the first time I've shown the collection binder on the channel, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so first of all, I have a dedicated binder for my collection. It's a kind of zipper binder by Vault X. It's kind of nice. I think this is a really nice quality binder. I feel safe keeping all of my high-end cards in here. So I'm gonna open it up here, and on my first page, I have my Ice Barrier page. This is my favorite archetype in the game, but unfortunately it's kind of unplayable. But I have the dual terminal versions of all of the Ice Barrier boss monsters with Duloran, Brionic, Gungnir, and Trishula. And then I also have the Starlight Rare Trishula, and then the Ultimate Rare Trish. And then I just have the Secret Rare Duloran and Brio, and then the Trishula Structure Deck monster to round out the page. So yeah, kind of cool. I just like having this as page one. I only own two Starlight Rares, and this Trish is one of them. And the other one, which I'll just show really quick, which I've shown on the channel before, is my copy of Blazing Cartesia. So yeah, those are the only two Starlight Rares I own, but that's kind of by choice. I have chosen to put all of my kind of trade value towards a different rarity, and I'm happy with that. And the reason I don't really collect Starlight Rares is that they're too similar to Secret Rares. It's kind of boring, especially now with the darn 25th century Secret Rares. Yeah, they're kind of just too similar to Starlights. It's kind of, in my view, devalues the Starlight Rare if you can just get another card that looks the exact same. So that's why I kind of stay away from Starlights in general. Not to mention they're insanely expensive, even for like low quality ones, like not good cards. So, all right. So the next section of my binder is my pride and joy of my collection. And I am working on collecting a very specific set, and I'm missing 3 cards to complete that set, and yeah, I hope it goes well. But I am trying to collect 1 copy of each Ghost Rare in first edition, and I know that sounds kind of insane, but I've been working on this for like 5 years or so. I don't just go out and buy stuff on TCG Player at full value. I look for trades, I look for deals. Like, if I were to just buy all of these straight out, it would be very expensive, and it's not the fun part of collecting. The fun part of collecting is like deal seeking, doing your Gary V, going to garage sales, not actually, but the equivalent at locals, find a Ghost Rare that somebody has that you need, and then kind of like trade away stuff that you don't want as much. And it's just a lot of fun, and this is where I find the most fun in the game, is collecting Ghost Rares. So yeah, I have I don't know if it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but I have, I think, like 8 or 9 pages of ghost rares. And I am 4 ghost rares away from 3 ghost rares away from completing my collection of every ghost rare in first edition. And the 3 that I'm missing are Stardust Dragon, the most expensive one, unfortunately, Majestic Star Dragon, which until very recently was the second most expensive because it was for some reason like over $1,000 for one. Now it's down to like $350 or so for a light play, which is not too bad. And then the third one I need is one of the cheapest ones there is, and it's Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode. So I could just pretty much go out and buy one of those for $40 or so. But again, I'm in no rush. I'm looking to trade for one, not just go buy it for full market value because that kind of ruins the fun. And yeah, trying to come across a Stardust Dragon is going to be a pain in the ass and a half. So I'm pretty much going to have to leverage other things in my collection binder that I wouldn't otherwise try to get rid of in order to get that Stardust Dragon. My prized ghost rare right now is the Black Rose Dragon, which is here. I bought this one for about $600 on eBay one year, and like this was like 2 or 3 years ago, which at the time was even a deal because at the time a near mint one was like $1,000. So that's, you know, that's the most money I've ever spent on a single card is the Black Rose Dragon. And then I have all the other signer dragons besides Stardust. Of course, I have Blackwing Dragon, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Power Tool Dragon, and then Red Dragon Archfiend. I guess didn't come in a ghost rare originally, but there is one now, which I have. Shooting Star, Majestic Red, and I just need Majestic Star. So right now the Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon and Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon are sitting here, but once I get the Stardust to Majestic Star, they'll take these 2 spots in the binder because I want to have them kind of in order of, or like grouped up by, I have them grouped right now by card type, so all the synchros are here, and then I have all the main deck monsters are here. But yeah, so yeah, super happy that I have a Black Rose, and I'm super happy that I pulled the trigger on spending the $600 when I found it, because a deal like that is few and far between. I also got this Ancient Fairy Dragon at a very good deal. This first ed, I got it for I think $200 on eBay, and right now they're going for probably like $500, $600 or so. So yeah, that's the type of price range that I'm willing to spend on these things. I'm willing to kind of pull the trigger on when I find a significant deal on them. Other cards that I have that are notable, here I have Star Eater. I'll just say what they all are because you can't really see them, but we have Star Eater, Clear Wing, what is this one? Junk Berserker and Odin. Then we have Red Dragon Archfiend Assault Mode, Rainbow Dragon. Okay, so Rainbow Dragon is another like super difficult to find one. Honest is one of the nicest ones that I have, which I'm super happy about. Really glad that I found one of those. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon and Mobius. Onto the XCs and everything else, basically. We have number 107. So number 107 is one of my favorite artworks in the game, so I really like looking at this one. Neo Galaxy Eyes, Felgrand, Dark Rebellion, Flare Metal. Flare Metal is really nice. Hard Earth Dragon 17, Excalibur, C32, Amaterasu, C39, and Deltaros. And then we have Dragon Knight, Draco E Kist, Chaos Neos. Chaos Neos was one of the, like, it was in the last, like, 5 most recent ones that I got, which is really, it was a pain in the ass to find one of these. I ended up, I think, buying it on eBay for some kind of deal. Rainbow Neos, Malakota. Malakota is super nice. The only ritual ghost. Oh no, there's Herald of Perfection. Winged Dragon of Ra, regular one. And then we start getting into some duplicates here mixed in with some of the new ghosts from the past ones. I just haven't rearranged yet, but this is an Unlim Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, an Unlim Rainbow Dragon, an Unlim Majestic Star. So I have a Majestic Star. Actually do I have one? No, I have 2. I have 2 Unlim Majestic Stars here, but I still need a first ed. So yeah, at some point I'll like trade away some of the unlimited ones for value towards the first eds that I'm missing. Majestic Red Unlim, Black Wing Dragon Unlim, Ancient Fairy Dragon Unlim, and then number 101 Silent Honor Arc. So I have 3 left that I need. When I needed 4 left, the 4th one was Silent Honor Arc, so it was literally the cheapest one. I don't know, is it the cheapest one? I think so. But yeah, this is the most recent one I got. Then I have 3 copies of Solemn Judgment in Gold Ghost, 3 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon in Gold Ghost, Herald of Perfection, Gold Ghost, Blue Eyes, Gold, Gore's Gold, and 2 Barkion's Gold. So pretty much whenever I see, when I'm looking through trade binders, my eyes lock on any ghost rares I can find, and I trade any other rarity for ghost rares, obviously of equal value. But my dream is to fill a binder with ghost rares, because I think it's the coolest rarity. It's the hardest one to replicate or cheat, I guess, because even ultimate rares have, in the new set coming out in November or whatever, they have a fake looking ultimate rare, and it's very hard to do that with ghost. I mean, we do have the gold ghost, but it's still ghost rare. So yeah, I don't know. I think ghost rare is it's my favorite rarity to invest in, because you can't really duplicate it. On the next page, I think we have one more page of ghost. Yeah, here we go. I bought a lot of Heroic Champion Excaliburs when all the buyouts were happening during COVID. I got 6 of them for $20 each or something, and the investment hasn't really paid off that much. BLS, Soldier of Chaos, Alternative Void Dragon, Eye of Timaeus, Cyber Dragon, more Assault Mode, and then yeah, we have all the Ghosts from the Past stuff here. So Dark Magician, this one was a pain in the ass and a half to get, but luckily I traded for one from my friend Nick about 2 months ago, so thank you for that. Another Shooting Star Dragon, Red Dragon Archfiend, another Red Dragon Archfiend, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Dark Arm Dragon, Dark Magician Girl, which I overpaid for on release from Ghosts from the Past too. I thought this one would definitely go up, but it turns out it went nothing but down, and I traded $300 or $400 worth of value for this, and now they're $200 at most. So that's a bummer. And then a Red Eyes Black Dragon. And then the last 4, just Firewall, Blue Eyes, another Deltaros, Unlim, and a Dark Rebellion XC. So that rounds out the ghosts. I think I have 76 ghost rare cards, which is really awesome in my opinion. But yeah, I'm really enjoying collecting ghost rares. It's kind of my passion when it comes to collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! And now I'll show you guys some of the other stuff that I have throughout this binder. It's not a full binder, but it's got stuff on several pages. Okay, so starting with some ultimate rare fusion monsters, I have Gladiator Beast Esadari and Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, just because I like the artwork. And then I, for a short time, tried to start collecting Hero Ultimate Rare Fusions, which was a nightmare. Those things are so damn expensive. You're paying the hero tax, and it's just a pain in the ass. We have a lot of these are in German as well, and that's fine with me. But we have Wild Edge, Dark Neos, and Tempest. And then we have in English Wild Wingman, Thunder Giant. And then back again in German, Rampart Blaster, and Flare Neos, and Neos Knight. So this is 8 of them, and I think there are 17 or so total. And some of them are fucking insane, like Shining Flare Wingman, and yeah, some of those, I don't even know which ones are expensive anymore. I haven't looked at Hero Fusions in so long because I kind of gave up on that, but I really enjoy the ones I have now. My favorite one by appearance is either Thunder Giant or Rampart Blaster. Those are my favorite too. But yeah, they're all pretty cool. On the next page, okay, so I have some Fire Fist stuff. I have 3 copies of Tiger King, but I have currently a hat format deck put together where I'm using 2 Tiger Kings. And then I have 3 copies of Bear as well. Bear is one of my all-time favorite cards, and that's why I have it, just for collection purposes. I have a Dark Destroyer in here. I don't really know why, but yeah. Secret Rare Judgment Dragon and an Ultimate Rare Judgment Dragon. So I'm willing to get rid of these for some good ghost rares or other high-end stuff. A Terror Top, I picked this up just for kind of just in case purposes. First of all, if I play Speedroid, catch Tira, and if Terratop ever comes back to more than one, it's kind of an investment. And then this card is an Yugioh from DDS. So DDS is a Game Boy Advance game or something, and this was one of the promos. So, you know, there's the DDS Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is probably the most expensive Blue Eyes White Dragon besides like whatever that like promo case thing is. But yeah, I have an Yugioh from it. It's a couple $100, so that's kind of cool. Thousand Eyes Restrict set from Retro Pack. 2 First Ed Relinquished from Metal Raiders. Magic Ruler, right? Yeah. And then I have some of my favorite artworks in Ultimate Rare. This is Star Reader. I have one in Ghost, but Star Reader is one of my favorite artworks in the game. So I really wanted to have the Ultimate Rare to have the colors. So yeah, I have that, and then I have a red Nova Dragon as well, which is kind of cool. And then I have the 4 Galaxy Eyes Extra Deck Ultimate Rare monsters. I just love the artworks on these, especially number 107. It's one of my favorite artworks as well. So yeah, that's really cool. Number 101 Silent Honor Arc, just like a classic card. And then Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, love the artwork on that. So I pretty much just collect stuff that has cool artwork and is high rarity. Now we're coming into some of the OTS packs. So I have 3 copies of Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, and then I also have, this is OP20, I also have 3 Ray and 3 is it Water Enchantress, or was it like Fallen of Albaz? I don't know. I have several sets of Ultimate Rares from the OTS packs that are currently in use. So what you won't see in here are Aluber, Albaz, Fenrir, Water Enchantress, and Ray. I own a set of each of those, but they're all currently in decks that are built right now. So yeah. Okay, another failed attempt at a collection are the Monarchs. So I wanted an Ultimate Rare Monarch in First Ed for all 6 Monarchs, and I'm missing Grandmarg and Caius. But unfortunately, because of damn Edison format popularity, Caius is like a $500 card. So F me. I'm probably never going to get that. And then Grandmark, for whatever reason, is so damn expensive. It's like $130 for a First Ed. So yeah, one day, but I'm in no rush. But Monarchs was my first love in Yu-Gi-Oh! When I started playing back in college, which was like 10 years ago now. So yeah, this is I just wanted to have Monarchs just for nostalgia. And then Thunder King Ryo, I have a set of secret rares here. I really want some ultimate rares, but those are also very expensive. So I'm going to settle for the secrets as the next best rarity. So these are getting into not so much like the highest value of cards, but just like personal favorites. Which I'll just like a little sidebar here. Collecting personal favorites is what it's all about. Like if you're happy with your collection, then you can be happy with your collection of cheaper cards, and I'll be happy with my collection of, Ghost Rare Stardust Dragon or whatever. But like, it doesn't matter if we're both happy. That's what it's all about. So don't feel pressured to buy expensive shit if having stuff like a secret rare Thunder King Ryo is what floats your boat, like it does for me. So yeah, just like, please don't be pressured by anyone else's purchases. Please enjoy the cards that you have, because I think that's what Yu-Gi-Oh! Collecting is really about. And end sidebar there. Okay, so now we have some other just random ultimate rares. For example, Scramble. This is like a $5 ultimate rare for Mecha Phantom Beasts, but it has some of the coolest artwork in the game, and that's why I have a set of them. I mean, they're probably like $3 a piece, but I love my set of Scramble. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. I have 2 copies of Fusion Destiny in German that I got in a trade because someone didn't really want them that bad, so I just picked them up, and I need to get a 3rd one. I have an ultimate rare Christian Halka Frybrax, which I should have sold when it was $120, because now it's like $20, but whatever. Number 12, and then I have my Satellar Knight stuff. I have 3 Trivers, Constellar Diamond, and a Delta Rose. So Eventually, I do want to play Satellar Knight, but I'm going to wait for Deneb to get a reprint because I'm not paying $15 a copy for Denebs for a deck that's like table 500. So, but I do want to play these Ultimate Rare Satellar Knight cards that I've been sitting on for a very long time. I have 3 Tenkis. I'm probably going to get rid of these again. I don't really want 3 Ultimate Rare Tenkis. Like, of course I do, but you know, these are sitting at like $120 a piece, and if I could get a $360 card that I really want instead of having these Tenkis, then I'm probably going to do that, is what I'm saying. 3 Abystius. I used to have, once upon a time, I had max rarity Mermail, and then I started re-collecting them. So I have 3 Abystius, and I'm going to need 3 Dragoons. Eventually going to have to bite that bullet before Mermail gets any more damn support, because then Dragoons will be pretty much unbuyable. I have 8 copies of Tier Limit Rhinoheart. So I am collecting these, I'm hoarding these, and I'm put out a separate video on why I'm doing that. So I'm not going to get into that now, but Rhinoheart is definitely a wise pickup. And then I have really tried to get the ones with actual good foiling. You can't see it on the camera, unfortunately, but yeah, I have 7 with good foiling and 1 with flat foiling. If you've ever seen OTS 21 Ultimate Rares, you know that some are good and some suck, so try to get the good ones. I'm not even going to bother trying to get the bad ones. 3 Infernoid Tierra. Love my Infernoids, but they're never gonna damn get any support, I guess, so whatever. 2 copies of Air Knight Parshoth Japanese version, just for fun goat format. I'm not really sure why it's in here. And then another card that I like for no particular reason whatsoever is Lost Blue Breaker from Generation Force. This is a first edition one, so it's probably like a $2 card, but hey, it's in my collection binder because I really like it. Winged Dragon of Ra, alternate art, kind of cool. It's another one of those cards. And then I have another Dark Duel Stories DDS, Seiyaru, so that's cool. Some cards that are not in here that I want to put in here are my original Noble Knight first editions, like Majorot and Brothers and Dristan. That was my favorite deck for a long time, and it's just sitting in a box right now. So I think that's worth putting in my like personal collection binder because that deck has a lot of nostalgic value for me. So yeah, I'll put it in here eventually. Divine Arsenal Aezus Sky Thunder. I have 6 copies. 1 is in a deck and 5 are here. Orca stuff. I'm just waiting for Harpor to come back, and then I'll probably sell these or play them. I'm not sure yet, but it's just good to have. Oh boy, almost spilled my coffee there. What else? We have some blank pages. Life Force Harmonizer. I don't know why I bought these. I thought it was a cool, cool investment of a hand trap. If a card ever becomes meta that does burn damage as part of the effect, Life Force Harmonizer is kind of good. Unfortunately, what's it called? The Performapal or Performage. One of them. Damage Juggler does the same thing, and it's probably better. So, unfortunately, Life Force Harmonizer won't become popular unless there's some reason you need to play a Wind Psychic. Oh, here's some of my Noble Knight cards. I have the Ultimate Rares in here, so I should put the rest of the archetype in there. Rank Up Magic Astral Force. This is another, just super cool artwork in Ultimate Rare, so I have those in here. And then I started also collecting other random Hero Ultimate Rares. Feather Shot notably is super cool. If the camera does not do it justice, but the texturing on this Feather Shot is really nice. I have an original first at Toon World out of the Magic Ruler set, and then a Ultimate Rare Black Horn of Heaven, which is one of my favorite trap cards back in the formats where it was relevant, like hat format or even before that. Here's my Dragon Ruler stuff. I don't know why, I don't know. I held these for a long time for them to come back off the list, but even so did everyone else, so I wasn't able to really move them. So I just have a set of each Dragon Ruler, and maybe I'll start playing Dragon Ruler format or something. Here's some other stuff that I'm waiting for to come back. Electromite, I have 6. I have 2 masterpieces and a Lava Vault Chain. I don't really expect Lava Vault Chain to ever come back, but I think the other 2 could at some point. Here's some Gladiator Beast Alexander's Ultimate Rares. I used to have more Glad Beast stuff like Heraclinos, but yeah, I don't know. I just thought these were cool and they're super cheap, and I got them for trade. So And then yeah, that's it. I have spellbook stuff because I used to have the max rarity spellbook core, but I traded it all away as part of my trade for I think, was that part of the trade for my Dark Magician Ghost? Maybe. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just like letting you into my like collection world a little bit. And yeah, let me know what you guys think and how is your collection looking. You know, keep in mind I've been collecting for like 6 years, and I don't know, like, I don't know, let me know what your favorite card in your collection is and what you think of mine. And yeah, hope you guys are having a good one. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you.